Trust me when I say this. I'm already getting signs that people are missing me. I'm just 30 minutes away from my hometown. I'm not that far if you're driving in a car. But mind me, it's a new atmosphere. I'm blessed. I may not have a lot, and the situations may seem just a little risky because of what people are debating on, and presidents and governments debating on the food stamp shutdown. I don't know what's going on. Now, as far as like my family, I'm sure some of them are concerned about my health and where I'm at and where I stand. But I'm all right. I know I don't really go walking out as much like I do in my hometown. I'm just walking out just to go to the store or just to get some Wi-Fi. But still, I mean, not using up all the Wi-Fi. It's just, when I'm getting out. But as far as like job opportunities out here, there's nothing for me. Now, as far as like blunt wraps, they're crazy high out here. I'm spending like $2.50 on a hemp blunt wrap. I know it's kind of dark and the city limits are in the way, but you can't really see it. But anyways, the blunt wraps that I got, they vary for about $2.50 out here. In my hometown, they vary for a little over $1 and $1.10. That's how you know people like me out there. The prices are fair, but it's not as bad out here as I thought that it was. It's just like knowing that there's openings, apartment buildings that are opened. There's like 5 or 6 units opened for rent. But I don't think that's going to happen anytime soon, meaning people who I know or condone to are going to end up renting a home or an apartment where I stay. So basically, I just have to go with the flow and make up for what's best, if that makes sense. But as far as like eye candy, like when it comes to men, I don't know if they're bisexual or gay, but I've ran into some good looking men since I've been out here. I ain't gonna lie. But that's the thing, I don't know if they're gay or bisexual. So what do I look like trying to take somebody's man? I mean, it's okay to stare and have little fantasies, if you know what I mean, but dude better be single. I'm not trying to get into that anytime soon, though. I got a lot of catching up to do. Starting off with my health and background check. I got a lot of catching up to do. So when it comes to like these cute men, catch me walking down the street. You may be lucky. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like diving in and just going about your business and never seeing you again, them is the type of dudes that I need to watch out for. Because trust me, I came across men who have came into my life and just been like, okay, I'm gonna screw you maybe once or twice and that's it. That's it. So I just need to be just a little more careful. And the new goal is, and the new rule is, we must get swab checked. If you look a little too cheesy, meaning you look a little bit too out there, homeboy, you better get some swab checks before you put it down on me. But then you also got that radar to where you just know if they just a freak. They clean individuals, they just freaky. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at. I mean, look, these right here, y'all. These sugar cane wraps. I mean, they good. I like them because of the consistency. They're vegan and they don't break apart like zigzag papers. But they run up for about $2.50 a piece. It's all good though. I'm just better off getting the zigzag wraps for like $1.50 a piece rather than just spending $2.50 on just 4 single blunt wraps. But hey, they're getting their money. But as far as like people who know me individually, I'm all right. I'm okay. I mean, trust and believe me when I say this. It could be a whole lot worse. Now, as far as my health, I think I'm gaining a little bit of weight. Just a little bit. I mean, I'm going from like 150 pounds. And if I don't eat, like let's just say I detox for a couple of days. Depending on my mood, depending on how much money I got, I could vary from like 155 pounds to like 145 pounds. But I'm starting to notice like my male breasts, they're not solid rock. Meaning they're not hard like they were 15 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like them solid hard bull chests. I'm starting to get like little male breasts. And I don't mean like titties, but you know, like I'm kind of gaining weight, if that makes sense. I would love to have like a trainer to like suit me up. Marijuana reflexes. You know, to like suit me up to get like G.I. Joe. But don't get me wrong, I'm confident. Like I'm good looking. I'm not the ugliest duckling on this earth. I know I'm not the best looking man on this earth, but I know I'm not ugly. I'm just like kind of like gaining weight because, you know, kind of bummed out on family situations and stuff that I'm trying to make up to. Conversations that my mother brings up when it comes to people, and you know, just not judging people, not being mean, because in her peripheral vision sometimes I can be mean, but I don't think I'm mean. I just think I'm like hard on myself and strict on myself because I don't want to get hurt. I mean, I'm not on a dating reality show. This is like real life. This is real life reality that I'm dealing with. And mind me, like I understand like presidents and governments are talking about, oh, well, people need to change their lives around. We want the richer to get rich and the poorer to get poorer. Well, guess what? Without doing a background check, mentally, emotionally, and physically, you can't be pointing at people because they're in battered communities, because they could be good people. They could have a lot of game. You know what I'm saying? So that's just something that we need to think about. But yeah, I'm just walking. I just came back from the smoke shop right now. I have a lot on my mind though. But for those who know me since I was a kid, you know I love you. For those who have known me since my school years, I love you. And I appreciate you guys for watching and supporting my channel. I'll do the same, and I'll be a voice for someone.